I may or may not have had 2 to 3 glasses of wine, and I'm gonna give my UGC coach X. First one. When all you post are reels about your digital product. That's all you post about. Or if the majority of the content that you post about is about your digital product. Maybe let's start by adding value for free to people, because the people who do that also say that they're not gatekeepers, but it's kind of giving gatekeeper. Oh, when you say that you didn't have resources when you first started, but you started after 2022, you did have resources. I started in 2014 and I did not have resources. You did. Maybe you didn't have the logic to look it up, but it was there. If you wanted it, it was there. Back in 2014, when I was trying to learn Premiere Pro, how to shoot content for brands to make it scroll stopping, yes, I was doing UGC back in 2014, but UGC back then, I didn't know what the term was. I just knew I wanted to create content that did well on Instagram for brands that I shot on my iPhone and edited for them. I did not have resources back then. Even YouTube University did not have anything. I would try to find tutorials for Premiere on YouTube for the specific type of editing I was doing, aka DR, which I didn't even know the term existed back then. But like the resources were literally not there, which is why I created UGC Social, which is now UGC Pro. It's funny because I used to work for a company that literally got dissolved overnight because of an FTC violation. And the majority of these quote unquote coaches, if they were to get flagged by the FTC, they would also be in a similar situation as the client that I worked with. Because the client that I worked with, they weren't even doing what a lot of these coaches do, yet they still broke rules of the FTC, specifically income claims. Just gonna leave that there. Okay, last one, and then I'm gonna call it a night. There are coaches out there that are acting like limited usage rights is like a normal thing. I have hired maybe 5 creators in my entire career with limited usage. It has always been perpetual ownership. And it only became a topic or like up for debate when UGC went mainstream back in 2022. And if you say otherwise, it shows that you're green. Like genuinely, that's like a self-report. Again, this is coming from someone that's been in the industry since 2014. That's over a decade of experience. I've worked with some of the biggest agencies in the country, Acadia, W Promote, Mute 6. That's literally where I met my fiance. I've also worked with over 1,000 brands. I've hired well over 1,000 creators in the past 3-5 years. I've worked internally. I've worked fractionally. I'm a freelancer. I work with brands that are spending over $10 million a year on Meta alone. I've generated over $500 million in revenue for my clients. I may know a thing or two about what I'm talking about. Cheers.